That's why I don't want boxing more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
Gervonta tanked for years. Davis appeared to be unstoppable. Tank had it all, the knockout power, the confidence, the star power. But now his career is unraveling before our very eyes, and it all stems from a single choice. When he split with Calvin Ford, everything changed.
It's been to the streets. I know you ain't focused. Tighten up.
That's why I got everybody out of there. That's why I got everybody out of there. Can they see my page again?
Better tighten up.
And initially, everyone assumed it was just another business decision. Fighters frequently switch trainers, but the consequences of that choice are finally becoming fully apparent. Tank has a new coach, new squad, and new people around him. But what's lacking is accountability, discipline, and leadership. Without Calvin Ford, Tank is in a downward spiral. And let's face it, if he doesn't take significant action soon, his career may already be finished. Calvin Ford wasn't just a trainer to Tank, he was like a second father. This man took a young, reckless kid from Baltimore and turned him into one of the most feared punchers in boxing. He built Tank from the ground up, teaching him discipline.
What do you make of Gervonta in all this picture? Like, can we see him get in the mix with you guys? Like, is that gonna happen?
He just needs to let go of his pride and ego. Just play business, bro. If you really want to fight us, that's how we make it happen.
Have you been seeing his tweets? Do you think he does?
We all want to fight each other. I think so. Well, we're gonna go over here. But I think overall we're all gonna want to fight each other.
What were your thoughts on him saying that he's gonna retire after this year?
I think that's just to keep everybody in the loop. You know, like how we are right now, we're all talking about it. So it's a strategy that I've used. It's a strategy that Fury's using right now. It's a strategy that's always been done, even Mayweather. So I think it's they got it. I think it's good, man. But hey, to everybody, stay tuned. We have a great year. Truthfully, we have a great 2025, a big one. Great fights, and even some of us being in the same card. So look forward to
keeping him in check and making sure he never lost sight of what truly mattered to Calvin Ford. Tank was still that little kid in the gym hungry for greatness, but to his new team, Tank is a superstar, and that's the problem. Tank has a huge ego. These new trainers and camp members aren't checking him. They're treating him like a celebrity, not a fighter. Tank is smoking during camp. He has a fight coming up against Lamont Roach, and his team is letting him get away.
Gervonta Tank Davis got the entire boxing world in a frenzy right now. People don't know what to do. He dropping workout videos. He only weigh 139 pounds, 2 months out from the fight. Motherfuckers like, yo, it's over. Tank Davis is in shape. He gonna kill Lamont Roach. Oh shit, he might get suspended because he's smoking on the weed. Niggas don't know what to do right now, bro. And it's funny to watch. Let me tell you something, man, about the little weed video or whatever. Number one, we don't know what was in the joint. Could be weed, could be tobacco, could be something else. Number two, you don't know when the video was taken, so that could have been months ago. And number three, whatever it was, that shit probably got out of his system in 2.2 seconds because that man didn't hit shit. He puffed on that shit and started breathing out immediately, bro. My real weed smokers know. That's why the smoke was so white, bro. When you actually hit that shit and breathe it in and get it in your lungs to actually get high, the smoke don't come out that white, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I think the shit fuck
with it. Do you think Calvin Ford would have ever let that slide? Absolutely not. And now Tank's mentality is shifting. He's not the same hungry, disciplined fighter he once was. For the first time in his career, Tank is talking about retirement. He straight up announced that he's done after 2025. That's 1 year left in the sport. 1 year left before he walks away. The timing is crazy, because when did Tank ever talk?
25 is after next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight. You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
About retirement before. Never. This all started after he split from Ford. Maybe if he had just stayed with Calvin, maybe if he had someone keeping him in check, we wouldn't be talking about Tank's career crumbling before our eyes. Let's talk about Lamont Roach. This is the guy T is fighting next, but let's be real, nobody is excited for this fight. Why? First of all, nobody really knows Lamont Roach, so he lacks the star power of Tank. Secondly, they have already fought.
You're retiring.
What trash?
What changed?
What made this shit trash? Garbage.
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when we saw you when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything? Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like say you got to swap today.
Several times in amateur competition, and guess what? Tank has won each time. This fight is meaningless, predictable, and just another simple victory for Tank, who ought to be pursuing more well-known opponents. The fight is already decided unless Tank shows up completely out of shape, smoking a blunt in between rounds. Yes, Roach is a good fighter. He's technical, durable, and has good fundamentals. But let's not act like he's on Tank's level. Tank is one of the biggest knockout artists in the sport.
Right in the front right here. Right in the front rest there. Use the word play. Come on, down here, please. Right here. Back to the camera in the back. Oh, in the back a lot.
And Roach has no power to keep Tank off him. The true problem here is that Tank is wasting. His time, his career, is already coming to an end. If he is really about retiring soon, why not battle the best names in the world? Tank needs to have a legacy fight if he wants to salvage his career, and there are many assassins out there waiting. For him. For months, Keane has been criticizing Tank. He is young, hungry, unbeaten, and possesses the skills, confidence, and trash talk necessary to turn this into a major fight. Let's face it, Keane is the ideal opponent to bring out the best in Tank, because he is a rising star trying to establish himself. Tank should be facing someone else. Shakur versus is a fight the world needs to see. Shakur's defense and technical mastery versus Tank's power and explosiveness. This is a chess match with nuclear weapons, but let's be real, Shakur's style could give Tank nightmares.
The fact that Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is, it goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people, it don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fight on our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis, but this is a good fight.
And maybe that's why Tank hasn't been in a rush to take that fight. But if Tank really wants to do something insane before he retires, why not fight? Floyd Mayweather thinks about it. The beef between Tank and Floyd has been building for years. At first, they were like father and son. Floyd helped build Tank's career, put him under the Mayweather Promotions banner, and helped him become a star, but then it all fell apart.
No, I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting and making sure that he's in optimal conditions when he steps inside that squared circle. It's going to be a tough night for Roach, but you can never count him out. You know, watching him fight up close and personal, he's sneaky good, which means he can catch you at any time. He can land combinations sometimes at will without you even knowing it. You know, he's that sneaky. So that's going to be very interesting. But, you know, obviously Gervonta Davis has the experience. He has the knowledge. He has that mean streak in him that will take you out with any punch.
Tank wanted to be his own man. He wanted to escape Floyd's shadow. He wanted his own promotion, his own path. And Floyd. He didn't like that at all since their split. Floyd and Tank have constantly taken shots at each other. Floyd started hyping up new fighters to take Tank's spot. Tank started calling Floyd out for his ego and controlling ways, and now what better way to settle things than in the ring? Floyd is still doing exhibitions, still staying in shape.
I don't know Lamont Roach, but, you know, when you're looking at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at, you know, these other fighters that he should really be fighting, you know, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire.
Yeah.
So don't come and but don't come and come at me and go, oh yeah, let's give it all, you know, very big bollocks and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick and then make out like we want the fight. And then we send an offer over and then you fight for 15 million and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do all that. Do you know what I mean?
It was a real offer. That was true then.
It was a real offer. We offered. I said, listen, you keep talking shit. My promoter's going to get back to you in 48 hours. 50 minutes. Initial offer sent over. You know, but was it Unquail didn't let him out to play? His boss didn't let him out. That's it. So he wants to talk about, 50 million. First offer. First offer.
There was room to negotiate.
Of course there was. But he's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiating means.
And let's be real, a fight with Tank would be the biggest boxing event in years. Tank would finally get the chance to break free from Floyd's shadow, and Floyd would have the chance to remind the world who the real king is. It's a fight that would sell out arenas, shatter pay-per-view records, and resolve one of the most significant boxing rivalries.
Hey, Tank, real talk. Will Calvin be with you on this fight? Come on, you saying? Huh? Will Calvin be with you on this fight?
I don't know. We gotta see. What do you think about the guy yelling in the back? Did that kind of get your juices flowing like you spoke in New York? Some of that extra motivation when someone's talking in the crowd?
Like how that bet was?
The two guys, like the bet. Is all this stuff kind of added more? I don't know. You know how people like...
Just
I don't know,
talk.
the people that come with the talent, like they always feel like they gotta be tough. And I'm all here for it.
Anything else, guys?
Yeah, 1 second.
Are you training any differently?
We don't fight in
Are you training any differently from this fight versus other fights?
No, not really. Nothing changed.
If Tank is truly committed to making a spectacular exit, this is the match to make Gervonta. It all comes down to one thing: Calvin Ford is no longer there. Perhaps if Ford had been in his corner, things might have been different, and Tank might still have the drive and discipline that drive him. But now that he is in charge, and no one is there to tell him when he is making mistakes.
Tank Davis.
Bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer, George was a puncher, Ernest Shaver was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in.
Yeah, he fights to the level of his competition.
Yes,
he was doing that a lot.
And he got to be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you got to be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you got to be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good fighter.
Davis is wasting his last years fighting guys he already defeated years ago, rather than locking in and staying disciplined. He is also talking about retirement.
Like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub? Like he was subbing you? Like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I would say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing.
It's exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal.
Yeah.
Tank, don't cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
If you liked it, don't forget to hit the bell icon, like, and subscribe so you don't miss any of our next videos. You can also leave a comment with your opinions. Keep watching, and we'll see you in the upcoming video.